Hi guys, welcome back to this SQL training. So let's try to do that again. Let me. Okay, so let me share my screen. So in the last lecture, we have discussed about what is the importance of SQL and why we are learning about the SQL. Now we will discuss about how this SQL works. Okay, how this SQL works. Let's try to understand that. Now what happened here, whenever we are talking about the SQL, which is structure query language, whenever we are talking about the SQL, there are different type of SQL statements. You will find it in the whenever you are trying to learn. So we have a DML is there, we have a DDL statements are there, we have a DCL statements are there, we have a DQL statements are there. Okay, so we have a different 1 minute. So we have a different type of statements are there in the SQL. So what is mean by DML, DDL, that we will try to understand. In DML means we are going to learn about the statements like your insert, update, then we have delete is there. Okay, in DDL, what are all different type of statements are there? In DDL we have a create, okay, alter, drop, truncate, this type of statements are there. Then we have a DCLs are there, then we have DCL statements are there. So what are all statements are there inside the DCL? Anyone know what are all statements are coming under the DCL? Anyone know? Data control language. So we have grant and we have revoke is there. Revoke. Then in DQL, which is the data query language, we have select statements are there inside the DCL. And then what else we have? DCL is done, DQL is then what we have? Anything is left? TQL, yeah, or TCL. What is this? What are the statements are coming under the TCL? What is the long form of TCL? Transaction query language. What are the statements are coming under the TCL? We have commit and rollback. Okay. So these are the different type of statements we need to understand under the SQL. See, why I'm talking about all these things, like if you want to understand about the SQL, let's say you want to start and try to understand about the SQL, these are the statements you need to understand. Many times what happened that I don't remember that what are the DML statements are there, what are the DDL statements are there, because we are not worried about this DML and all. We are mainly worried about, like, okay, I should know how to insert a data, I should know how to update a data, I should know how to delete a data. Okay, so we will try to understand all these things. I hope like most of the people may have done the installation yesterday. In the last lecture I have told you how to install the Oracle database. So did you guys try to go to the command prompt and try to run this SQL plus /sysdba? Is it working? Are you able to do that? SQL plus slash /sysdb. You might have run this command, SQL plus slash /sysdb, right? SQL plus slash /sysdb. In my case it's not working because I have not done that installation yesterday. I didn't get a time. I was facing some space related issue, but after that I didn't get a time, so I have not done that. But I hope most of the people have already done that, and I can see that you people have done that successfully. Okay, so that's how it's working, and I see the response from most of the people that they are able to do that. Can you please confirm once? Are you able to do that? Can you please say yes, 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 so that I will understand? Shashank is saying yes, Neha is saying yes, Nadia is saying yes, Alpit is saying yes, Anusha is saying yes, Bhargav is saying yes, God will is saying yes, Mali is saying yes. Good, good, good. So I see like everyone has able to do the installation. So if you are doing it for the first time, you can consider that this is the first step of, of your Oracle DBA. You consider that if you can able to do that, and if you have followed me correctly, then you should be you consider that this is the first step as a Oracle DBA. Okay, this is what we do in a Oracle DBA. Okay, what else we do? Only the thing is that I have done this in the on the Windows. You need to do it on the Linux when you talk about the Oracle DBA. So Oracle DBA, how to do that, and I'll show you in the class. Those people who missed my last lecture, maybe because you are busy, so what you can do, you can visit our website and you can see the videos. The last lecture is also available on the YouTube channel. Okay, so you can go and check that. Now what I will do, uh, those people who are getting the error message that command not found or something like that, it means the installation has not done successfully. Okay, by any chance if you face those issues like this, maybe it is because you have not done the installation successfully. Now coming to the SQL part. So these are the 5 categories are there, and we have a DML statements are there. Inside a DML we have insert, update, delete. We have a DDL statements are there. So DDL statements, like you are going to create a table, alter a table, drop a table, you are going to truncate. So we are going to learn all these statements throughout our lecture. So now what I'm trying to do, like, let's do one thing. Let's say I'm going to show you the first structure. See, imagine a situation that we have a server. And on this server we have installed the Oracle database. On this server we have installed our Oracle 21c. Now you got an opportunity to create a table. So I'm going to create a table. What is table? Table is a logical entity where you are going to store our data. अच्छा, ये बोलने के बाद में आपको समझा नहीं होगा. Let me repeat it and try to make it as simple as I can. See, whenever you are going to the bank, let's say you are here and you are going to the bank and you are saying that, boss, I want to create my account. So you will fill up the details, right? Your details, like your first name, last name, all these details will be stored somewhere. Where it will be stored? It will be stored inside a table. Which table? That table you need to create it under database. Now I'm going to create this table, and under that table I'm going to store your data. So I'll show you how to create a table, then we are going to insert a data into that table. Okay, and then finally I want to see the data into that table, so we call it as a select a data from the table. See, this SQL is like, your normal English language only. This SQL is like a normal English language only, and that is the reason I am saying that any person who is coming from the non-technical background, he can easily become a Oracle DBA, because selected data, ये बोलने के बाद में समझ में आता है कि it's like selected data means you are selecting a data. Okay, so I'm going to select a data. Okay, I'm going to select a data. So when I say that I'm going to select a data, it means I want to retrieve a data from the table. Okay, first thing is what I want to do, I want to create a table. So first of all, I will create a table with the name student. When you create a table, when you create a table, you need to use create statement, like create table, table name, create table, table name. Then in the table, what are all information you are going to store of the student? What are all information? You are going to store the ID of the student, you are going to store the name of the student, you are going to store the marks of the student, right? This will be, we called it as a column of our table. What is that? Column. What is this? These are the column of my student table. So when you create a student table, you need to say that what are all information you are going to store of the student table. So I'm going to store ID, name and marks. So let's create a table. See, whenever you want to understand about the SQL, there is a very good website is there. We called it as a W3 school. This website, and search with the W3 school and open this website. So when I want to learn the SQL, now I use this command, I use this website only. It's pretty much very good. Now I'm going to talk about how to create a table. I'm going to talk about how to create a table. So there will be one chapter where here clearly mentioned that SQL create table. So go here, and here you can see the syntax. If you try to copy this syntax and let's say you are going to paste it here, what this syntax is saying that create table, table name. So you need to say create table, table name. Let's say what is my table name? Student. Then this. Then you need to mention the column one. What is the first column one? As we discussed, the first column will be ID, second column will be name, third column will be marks. So I want to mention ID. Now what is this data type? What is this data type? Data type is all about what type of data will be stored under ID. What type of data? So ID is always like, number, right? ID is always a number. ID is always a number. So I'm going to say ID number, NUMBAR, and then you need to specify the how much size of your data. The maximum size of ID will be 1 digit, 2 digit, 3 digit, 4 digit, or maximum 5 digit, right? Still I have given 10 size, which is the maximum size. Then I'll say comma. What is the second thing? Column 2. The column will be name, that is my second column. What type of data will be stored under the name? It will be character kind of data. So in Oracle or in SQL, we have a different type of data types are there. Data type means what type of data will be stored under this column, that will be defined over here. So ID will store number type of data, name will store character type of data. If you want to know about what are all different type of data type supported by the Oracle, you can just go and search like Oracle data type, Oracle data type SQL. If you go here, these are the data types which are supported by the Oracle. You can see here that among that we have used some of the data types like character. I just used that here, right? So if you try to understand this Oracle document, you can see here we have a varchar, nvarchar, float, number we have just used, right? So likewise you need to use one. Then we have a third column is marks. Again, what will be the data type of marks? What do you think? What will be the data type of marks? किस टाइप का डेटा रहेगा मार्क्स के अंदर? Number, right? It will be number, right? So you can mention that it's number. Let's keep it number, and size will be 10, right? Finally this one and semicolon. Again, remember one thing, that whenever you are end up with the SQL statement, this is called SQL statement or SQL query, it always ended with this semicolon. What you can do, you can just copy it and run it to the, but I don't have database, right? I'll tell you one more thing where you can run your SQL queries, which is completely free of cost. Okay, you don't need to install the database also. So what you can do, go to the Google and search it with the Oracle Live SQL. You can go here, click on the first link. This is provided by the oracle.com. let me click on the sign in. Let me click on the sign in, and I'm going to enter my oracle.com credential. You can also get this oracle.com credential. It's completely free of cost. You don't need to pay anything for this. It's completely free of cost. So what you need to do? Arey yaar, this Oracle SQL is having some outage. It looks some issue. This is not working now because there is some maintenance going on this website. Okay, anyway, I will show you that tomorrow. But where I want to create some database now. June Oracle DBA. Okay, I'll use my Oracle DBA machine. This is my Oracle DBA machine. It's the same thing, not a problem. Clear. You can you can connect like this SQL plus slash as sysdba. Okay, those people who have done the installation, they can use the command prompt. It's the same thing. I'm using Linux machine, you are using Windows machine. It's the same thing, not a problem. Okay, just search, like just fire this command in the command prompt, and then copy these statements and run this. See here, I got the message that table got created. Are you able to understand? Can you please let me know? Are you able to understand? What we have done, we have just created a student table, and in that there are three columns are there: ID, name and marks. Okay, and I just created a table. Okay, please create a table. I have created this table under sys user now. Okay, this is a sys user who is the, what you can do, please do this. Please do this on your, those people who have done the installation. You can run this command here only. Let me see. You can run this command here only. Okay, please create a table and let me know once it is done. Let me know once it is done. Please create a table and let me know once it is done. Please let me know once it is done, guys. You need to create a student table. Please let me know once it is done. Done. Okay, I see everyone is able to do that. Fine, let's do that. Is it done? Okay, fine. So we discuss about one thing, that what is table. We have discussed one thing, that what is table, right? We have discussed about how to create a table. Now if I want to insert a data into that table, what command we need? If I want to insert a data into the table, we need insert command. So you can go to this website, you can see there is a blog, insert into table name. See this syntax. You can take the syntax from here, or you can take the syntax this one. There are two way to insert a data. There are two way to insert a data. See, this is a syntax of insert. Okay, I will take the screenshot. How to insert a data? Insert into table name. What is my table name? My table name is student. Then values, I'm going to say values. What is my first value? First column name is id, then name, then marks. So my first column is id will be 1, comma, then second column is name. So you need to mention the name in single quote like this. So what is my name? Let's say the name is Chetan. And remember one thing, whenever you are writing the string means like Chetan, Sagar, all these things, Pune, all these things, whenever you are writing string character, you need to mention into the quote like this. What is the third column? Marks. The marks is 90. Whenever you are writing down the number, no need to mention string, no need to mention string. Then again, when you are not specifying any column over here, directly values you are mentioning, it should be in the sequence. First is id, second is name, third is marks, semicolon, and then copy it, and then run it. How to run it? Like this. So I inserted the first record. Insert, you can put it into the small letter, capital letter, not a problem. Not a problem. I have inserted the first record. Okay. Let's do that and let me know once it is done. Let's do that and let me know once it is done. Is it done, guys? All right, so now fine, so I can see that we have inserted first record. Let me insert a second record. If I want to insert a second record, what I will do, I will copy the first statement, paste it, 2 comma, let's say I'll say Sagar, he got 50, he was not good in study. Let me insert third record, I'll mention 3 here. I'll mention किसका नाम लिखे भाई, निखिल का नाम लिख लेते हैं, and let's say I'll mention 60 here. Let me insert one more record, I'll mention 4, then I'll mention, बोलो किसी का नाम, क्या नाम लिखूँ यार, नाम भी याद नहीं आते, चलो पिंटू लिख देते, पिंटू को कितना मिला, नाम से ही पता लगता है, बीसी देंगे इसको, ठीक है. So what I did, we have inserted 4 record. Okay, what we have done, we have inserted 4 record. Now I want to see that record. Okay, I want to see that record. See, we inserted 4 record, but I want to see that record. So whenever I want to see the record, the command is select star from table name. The command is select star from table name. See here, whenever I want to select the data, I will use the command like select star. Star means I want to select all the columns from which table, student. Remember this, what we have done. See here, first of all, we created a table. We created a table with the name student. Earlier there were no record, so we inserted first record with the name Chetan. We have given some 90 marks. Second record, third record, right? We have given the record like this. Now whenever I want to see the record, see, we inserted, but I want to see the record, right? I want to see the result. So for that we have a select statements are there. What is this star? I want to see all the columns. I want to see all the column, that is called star. From which table? The table name is student. Whenever I want to see all the column of that table, I will say star. Star. What I will say? Star. Try to do this. Try to do this. Okay. Please try to do this. Create a table. Create a table. Insert a data. And finally try to select a data. Let me know once it is done. You can see 1 column, 2 columns, it is possible. You can see that, but I'll show you one in another 2 minutes. Please complete this. सबसे पहले table बनाओ. How many people are comfortable with how many people don't know Hindi? How many people don't know Hindi? Let me take a poll so that I'll understand that. Poll नहीं ले सकते कि इधर. Let me check that. Let me do that. Let me do that. Create a poll. Next. Comfortable in okay, many people are there. They okay, fine. Let's do that. Anyway, I'm good in communication. I can speak in English also. Is it done? Let me know once it is done, guys. Okay. We need to insert a data and let me know once it is done. I'll just watch my phone till that. Let's see. Babita, you have not inserted data properly. I can see one extra closing is there. See, syntax play a very important role in very important role in SQL. If you make any, if you have done some mistake, you will get the error message here. See here, there is a single closing, opening braces, closing braces, right? Like that. So be ready with that. Okay. You need to see the syntax clearly. Take a time, but see the syntax, and after the insert there should be a message like one row is created. If you enter, so you need to write down and then press enter. It should give you one row created, one row created, one row something like that. Okay, there are three columns are there, so when you insert three column you need to mention first column, second column value, third column value. Take a time, not a problem. Take a time, not a problem. Okay, I see it's done for most of the people. Let's do one thing. See, we have inserted a record, right? Now, let me try to see when you fire a star command. Okay, remember one thing. Okay, I think someone is asking to wait. So now see what is this star? Star means when I want to select all the column. Star means when I want to select all the column. Now let's take an example that I want to select specific column. So I'll say select. Let's say I want to select ID and I want to select name only from student. When you run this command, you can see the details of only two column. Star means all the column. Star means all the column. When you want to select a data of specific column, you can mention ID comma name. Let's say I want to select the data of only ID. So I'll mention select ID from table name. So you can mention the column name after the select. You can mention the column name after the select, whatever column you want to see. Normally in real time what will happen, you will have hundreds of column will be there in the table, hundred of column, like, so we have ID names, marks are there, only three columns are there. But normally in real time production environment you will have hundred of columns will be there. But among that I want to select only two column. Let's say I want to select first column or second column. So that time you can say select first column comma select second column from table name. Likewise you can do. Okay, let's do that. Are you able to understand, guys? Can you please say yes? Are you able to understand? Okay, great, 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 great. Let's do that. Whenever you want to select particular column, you can mention the column name there. Just do that. Just do that. Is it done? Is it done, everyone? Whenever I want to see, okay, remember one thing that, whenever you are doing insert, remember my statement now. Whenever you fire a DML statement, like we have fired insert now, right? In future, we are going to learn about the update and delete. We already learn about the create also. But whenever you are doing and firing up, whenever you are firing DML statements are not permanent, means let's say you inserted 2 records. So if you try to see that record tomorrow, you will not be able to see that. So whenever you are doing insert, update or delete, you need to do commit. So this one you need to do. You need to run this commit statement. Whenever you want to insert some data and you want to commit means it's a permanent change. See, if you are not doing commit, then it's a problem. Whenever you are doing insert, update, delete, you need to do commit means you can see the same to same data by tomorrow also. You need to do commit is basically when you want to save your changes. Commit means एक बार आपने commitment कर दी, means it's a permanent, you cannot roll back it. In real time we normally roll back our promises, right? In the human being is like that only, but database is not like us. Once you commit, it's permanent. You cannot roll back. Okay, so once you commit means whatever insert you have done, that is committed, means you cannot roll back it. So whenever you are doing insert, update, delete, you need to fire commit statement. So let's do, everyone, let's do the commit, otherwise you will not able to see tomorrow. Let's do the commit. Let me know. Commit statement is very simple. Commit semicolon. Let me know once it is done. Okay, nice. So let's say I want to select particular, now if I want to select any column now, so I'll mention like select name from student. When I want to select only one column, I will mention the column name there. So it's pretty much simple. Whenever and whatever column I want to select, I will mention that column name there. Select column name from student. Now I'm going to talk about now how to select a specific. Now we have a record are there, but I want to select only Chetan record. How to select it? In that case, you need to use where clause. What you need to do? You need to use where clause. What is where clause? Where means condition. Whenever you have a condition, whenever in the select statement you want to use a condition, you can use where clause. So I don't want to select all the columns. Sorry, let me repeat it. I don't want to select all the records. I want to select a record which is having Chetan name. So I'll mention like, see, my current records are like this. Select star from student. But I don't want to select all the student. So I'll mention select star, but I want to see all the columns. So I'll say star from student where name equals to Chetan. If I run this command, I will see only Chetan record. How it is possible? Because of this where condition, where name equals to means column equals to Chetan. The value you need to mention here, name equals to Chetan. So I can see only Chetan record here. Whenever I want to see only Chetan record, I will fire a command with the where condition. So why star? Because I want to see all the column. If I don't want to see all the column, I will say select and column name. What is the columns? Name and then marks from student. The command is same, where name equals to Chetan. So I can see only 2 columns now. I can see only two columns now. I can see only two columns now. The way we have a Chetan written into the database, same way you need to write down. It should not be capital, it should not be say small letter. The way you can see inside, it's a case sensitive. We call it as case sensitive. Are you able to understand? Can you please say yes? Everyone? Great. Try to do this command. Try to select only Chetan. Try to select only Chetan record, and let's do that. Try to select only Chetan. Whenever you want to see specific record, you can just use whenever you want specific record. See, we can see all the records here, but I don't want to see all the record. I want to see only Chetan record. I want to see only Chetan record. So I said name equals to Chetan. Whenever I want to see specific record, whenever I want to see specific record, there we used where condition. Are you able to understand, everyone? Let's do that. करो 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 जल्दी जल्दी करो. Is it done, everyone? Let me know once it is done. Done. Fine. So where condition, whenever I want to select, see, you can use the where condition based on not only name, you can mention, you can do it on ID also. Like you can mention like select star from student where select star from student where ID equals to 1 also you can mention. Where is the ID 1 is having Chetan only. You can use the filter on any column. You can use filter in any column. Okay, you can use the filter in any column, here also, here also. Are you able to understand? Not only on just name, you can use the filter on ID also. Normally where condition we used on ID. Now next question is, I want to see the student who is having a marks, greater than 50. So who will come? 60 will come and 90 will come. I want the people who got marks more than 50. I want to know the people who got marks more than 50. How to do that? Select. How? Select star from student. Select star from student where marks greater than 50. Greater than 50. See, I only got 90 and 60. So those people who got more than 50 marks, I want to see that record. Are you able to understand? You need to use greater than. You need to use greater than. देखो ये घर जैसे ही एकदम simple and sober and decent. It's very simple. If you are not able to understand this thing, then you are not able to understand anything. This is very simple, like a plain English language. Select star from student. It means I want to select all the records from student, but the condition is where marks is greater than 50. Jinka marks greater than 50 is that only student I want to see. Are you able to understand? Everyone say yes. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. चलो जल्दी जल्दी करो, 8 बजे और एक मीटिंग है बाबा. And thanks for your thanks for subscribing our YouTube channel. We got 18,000. Thank you. We got almost 500 subscribers from this free SQL and Linux. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the Linux and you are enjoying the SQL also. Okay, we are going to schedule it again. Don't worry. Okay, I will let you know. We are working on it. We are trying to schedule it again. But maybe next time we will go with Oracle or maybe cloud, something we will schedule. Okay, but we will do that. Is it done? Okay, nice. So the way we have a marks greater than 50, we can do it for less than 50 also. See, marks less than 50, marks less than 50. So I got Pintu who is having 20 marks. Okay, 20 marks, marks less than 50. Able to understand? See, sometimes we are in a situation where we want the people who is having a marks greater than equals to 50. Remember this, greater than equals to 50. It means I need the people who is having 50 marks also and greater than 50 also. I need the people who want 50 marks also. So that is the reason I said greater than equals to. There is a difference between greater than and greater than equals to. Greater than means more than 50 and greater than equals to means जिसको 50 भी है and more than 50 is also there. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Similar way you can do it for less than also, less than equals to. Similar way you can do it for less than equals to 50. So you will get the student who is having 50 marks and less than 20, less than 50, like that. Is it done? Okay, rest of the things we will see. Rest of the things We will see now only, not tomorrow, now only. See, what we understood from my team, that we got the very good response for the Oracle DBA batch, which we are starting from this week, next week only actually. uh, but again, those people, I told them that you people are already comfortable with the SQL and Linux now. At least you should have some basic knowledge about SQL and Linux. So I have asked them to provide you the first priority. So my request to everyone is, those who are interested to join this SQL and Linux training, sorry, not this SQL and Linux, this Oracle DBA training, I will unmute everyone. If you do, you have guys any questions related to the Oracle DBA, about the Oracle DBA training? Do you guys have any questions? Anyone have any questions? Ram, okay, let me unmute one by one, but please don't do any noise, okay? uh, so let me do one thing. Okay, can you unmute now?
Yeah,
Ram?
sir.
Yes, Ram. Yes, please.
Sir, what is RAC, sir? Can you explain
What is that?
RAC, RAC, sir?
RAC is an advanced course of Oracle DBA. But again, my suggestion is, first of all, you need to complete the Oracle DBA, and then you need to go to the RAC DBA. So if you see my screen, I have already mentioned I have already mentioned my path, like how you can start your career as a Oracle DBA. So if you see my screen, let me share in my desktop. See here, you can see that first of all, you should have some knowledge about the SQL and Linux. Then second is, you should be comfortable with Oracle DBA, and then you can go to the RAC, which is the advanced course of Oracle DBA. Then you can go to the Golden Gate and Oracle Cloud. But if you are a fresher, or if you have some fresher, till RAC is fine, okay? Till RAC is fine. After that, once you are comfortable with the Oracle DBA, then you can go with the Golden Gate and Cloud things, okay? But for fresher level, SQL Linux, Oracle DBA and RAC DBA, this is important, okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, anyone have any questions? Please raise your hand so that I'll understand that. If you have any questions related to the Oracle DBA, let me know, so that I will take all of your questions, and that will be Subodh is having. Okay, yes, Subodh, you can ask now.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, why would any company hire me that I am a BSc student? Okay, because in real time, I'm telling very frankly, sir. Whenever I'm going to any IT company or anyone else, they hire first engineering students. Okay, that is MCA and all. Okay, that is the hierarchy. So why would any company hire me after doing this DBA course?
See, tell me, like, you need to understand one thing, that I don't know who told you all these things, but I already work with the companies like Cognizant, Infosys, LTI, and there are many of my colleagues are there. They are coming from the BSc background, MSc background, and even non-technical background also. And you will not trust me, but you need to trust me, that in last month we got 7 candidates. They got hired as Oracle DBA, especially from the BSc background, especially from BSc background. Now those person who is already an engineer, you take an example of my example, like I'm a BTech person, and I have completed my BTech from the computer background. I'm a computer science person. But why I started my career as a Oracle DBA? Because that time they put me into the Oracle DBA. I also liked the technology, how it was working. And normally, like all the computer people, you will find that they're working as a developer, not a DBA side. Okay. So you cannot say that these people can go into the Oracle DBA, these people will not go into the Oracle DBA. At the end we need to understand one thing, that it's a private job. सबसे पहले तो ये private job है and work needs to be done. Now this work will be done by the engineer, this work will be done by the BSc person, BPO person, anyone, I don't care. What is important for me as a business person, the work needs to be done. And if I am taking your interview, I feel that you are technically sound, you are capable for my job, and you are doing a job, then I will definitely hire you. Okay. So if you are thinking that you are coming from BSc background or MSc background, or you are not a BTech person, don't worry. At the end, knowledge is matter. I'm always saying one thing, that there are many people, what they are doing a certification. They are putting some logos of certification, logos on the resume. And when we are trying to ask them a question like how this works and all these things, they are not able to give us the answer also. What is the use of their certification if you don't know the technical aspect of the technology? So knowledge matters, guys. It doesn't matter that from what background you have completed your things and all. Important is knowledge. Okay. But yes, there are some of the companies, like let's take an example of Cognizant. Now Cognizant or TCS, they are expecting that if you are done the 10th or 12th, you should have 60 plus percentage in your 10th, and like that they have such a type of. So now why you're talking about the only TCS, is it only one company available in the Indian market?
No.
Lakhs of companies are there, not thousands, also lakhs I'm saying. Okay. So don't worry, there are plenty of opportunities are there in the market. Only the thing is you need to push yourself hard.
Okay, thank you, sir, for boosting my confidence.
Thanks. Now Santosh. Okay, yes Santosh.
So you told us like until November 10th. So that was a good complete. So is it done before that or after that number?
Not able to hear. Anyone have any other questions? You can do a chat, so I'll understand that. Prem. Okay, yes Prem.
Sir, good evening, sir. Can I go like PLSQL developer after learning SQL?
PLSQL developer after PLSQL developer, yeah, that's also good, but PLSQL is a development track. Okay, remember that it's a development track. Means
I
you
have
will be
cloud also, sir. Oracle Cloud, multi-cloud architecture and foundation course, and I'm now doing Apex course. Along with that, I'm following your SQL lectures.
Then that's fine. Like you can look for the PL/SQL developer if you're interested for the
Yes,
development side. Okay, you can go for that.
I can apply for cloud roles also, sir.
That's very good actually.
Like Apex developer.
Yeah. That's good. That's good actually. You should try.
Sir, please tell me the process on how it works while installation on Linux, that database. Individual servers are maintained, sir, for application one server.
That things I'll discuss in the next class. Okay, right now I'm more interested for the Oracle DBA. So those people who have Oracle DBA questions, they can ask me now.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. My doubts are clear.
Thanks. Anyone have any questions? No? Venkat. Okay. Please be ready with the next question, guys. Though, so that I'll. Okay. Yes, Venkat.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, actually, I'm working in a government job, but my keen interest is to come to IT sector. Is it possible, sir?
क्यों आ रहे हो? Why are you coming from government to
But like, so much interest, sir, in Oracle DBA. I want to not in the developing side to DBA side.
You are in government job. Did you say government job?
Yes, sir. Which is lower post, sir, not higher post, not a group B or group C. I am working as a group C.
Okay, nice. See,
After
first,
after listening and seeing your videos only, I got inspiration to come as a DBA, sir.
I never said someone that you should leave your government job and come to the private sector. Okay, so
No,
I
sir,
am
no, sir.
safe.
No, sir, didn't say anything, but the way motivated and that passion, one thing.
See, I'll tell you the positive side of the private jobs. I'll tell you the positive side. See, the positive side is first of all, like you will be working with the challenging environment. Challenging environment means you will get daily something new task. Okay, normally like you will have certain creativity, not like a repetitive kind of jobs. Let's say you're working in as a cashier. जब आप cashier बनते हो, so daily you will have a cashier kind of jobs, right? Here, like even though you're working as a Oracle DBA, you will get certain different kind of work. That's the first thing. Second thing is when you are working with the government job, let's say आपकी कोई कहीं से लड़ाई हो गई, मतलब you don't have options, right? You will see that face again and again. Here in private job, what will happen if you are not comfortable with your manager, directly put the paper. There are thousands of other companies are there, they are ready to offer you a new job. Okay, that's the second thing. Third thing is that if you think that your package, whatever package you have, that's not sufficient for me. Let's say my package is 10 lakh and I'm feeling that with my expertise 10 lakhs is nothing. You just start searching the job on Naukri or LinkedIn, wherever you want to do. Next day you will find that you are getting a job of 20 lakhs, 15 lakhs, depending upon the offer you get. So immediately you can see the increment in your package. If you just switch, ITs work like that only. If you switch, the package will be 100% through 200%, 300% hike also you will find. So the things are like that only, but it's not happening in government job. That's
sir, one thing, sir. Actually, I completed BSc Computer Science in 2009. I got job in 2013. From there on.
Believe me, I'll tell you one example. Okay, just you need to trust me first of all. Okay, you guys, you need to trust me. I'll tell you one real-time example in my class. This is a story of, I believe, 3 months back. So there was one candidate in my class. He was working as a bank manager. His post was also very good. That candidate was coming from the Assam location. If he's listening me, I'm telling his story. I don't know whether he is there in this class, but I'm telling his story now. I will not reveal the name, but I will tell his story. That person, he was coming from Assam location. He was a bank manager. He was quite good position. We called it as a class 2 position, I believe, in the government sector. And he was having a very good pay also. Now what happened? He told me this story. What happened? Certain situations happened in his family that his mom got his mom got to know about the cancer. His mom was a cancer patient. Like she was detected with the cancer, some very serious cancer. So he raised the request with his manager and saying that I don't want to stay in this location, because his bank was little in village side and he wants to stay with his family, with his mom basically, because it was like a third stage or last stage, basically something like that. Certain situation happened that he didn't get the that provisions on that time. मतलब उसको नहीं मिला उस time पे. He got frustrated. He joined my class. he got selected as a Oracle DBA. Believe me, like the person who is working into the government sector, that too on a class 2 side, obviously that person is a talented person, correct? Because class 2 position is like, it's not easy like to crack. Already he cracked that class 2 means he was excellent, right? So he put his day and night. Trust me, now he's working as a Oracle DBA. I'll tell you the company name also. He's working with the Capgemini. He is working with Capgemini with the double package what he got into the government sector. He left that job. Now he's working as a Oracle DBA. This is a real time story I'm telling you in front of everyone. Okay, even the YouTube stream is going on, but I'm telling you the real time story. This is the fact, guys. Okay, so yes, there are some of the stories which we have seen where people are, you know, moving from government background to the government, from government to the private also, because of certain situations. Okay, so yes, we have a lot of good stories are there, we have a bad stories are also there. So this is also one of the story which I thought to share with you since you asked me this question. Okay.
Sir, is it possible to scope up that difference, sir? Because it I completed in 2009. Now it is 2004.
That is possible. Okay, but again, it's not that easy what you are thinking. Okay, you need to be really challenging. Okay, he has done that, but I don't know whether you will be able to do. You need to know your capacity. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Sujit. Okay. Yes, please. Sujit, you can unmute. Okay, what about the next one? Any other person? Okay, so I think I have spent plenty of time with you all. So still, if you have any questions related to the training or anything, please reach out to my team. They will clear all of your doubts. But still, if you want to talk to me, this is a right channel where we can discuss with each other. But you know, still, if you don't are like, if you think that I am not getting that confidence now, my suggestion to you is there are plenty of videos available on our website. Okay, plenty of videos are there. Even today, yesterday, day after, like daily I'm uploading a lot of videos, so please try to watch that free of cost. Okay, all right, thank you so much for joining. Let's connect tomorrow, and we will start with the next thing. Okay, and please follow me on LinkedIn, so you will get them. Yes.
Sir, already I am working as a desktop support engineer from last 5 years.
So what you can do, you can
Oracle
what you can do, you can show your previous experience as a Oracle DBA, and you can look for the job as a Oracle DBA.
Oh, yes, but from last 2 years I am working on Oracle 19C.
Okay.
That, so my question was, my previous experience has been count.
You can show that. You can show that. Not a problem. Okay. You can show that. You can show your previous experience as Oracle DBA. Not a problem. Okay, guys. Yeah. Thanks. Bye bye.